So we'll just start with we'll just start with this one. We'll just start with this one. So you want to be in the first third of your feet, and then sink the hips back and down, and we're nice and tall through the spine. So you want to sink the hips. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the first kick to the, and we're going to try and do all the four corners.
Yeah.
So just breathing in and out, and we're just gently turning the waist. Just gently turn the waist. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. I'll go a bit further back.
We've had some rain, we might have got away with it.
Well, there's a great big grey cloud there. We'll find out if we drown or not. So you might want to come up a bit so you're not falling down an hole. Yeah, don't fall down the hole. So I think if people are up for it, I'd be quite happy to come back on the 11th of September.
Okay.
And do like
And they won't do they won't start the Burwell.
They're not starting Burwell to the 18th.
That's a weird day.
It just normally I have the first 2 weeks of September off, but that's not happened. So I thought, well, why don't we? Yeah. I'll just. So some things I'm starting a lot earlier, and I'm just sort of dovetailing it in. I think that's just much better.
We might get a few faces.
Yeah, we'll get some more people coming, and it'll be. So turn the waist. So we're just sinking the hip. Just gently breathing in and out. We'll just focus on this loosening exercise.
Oh, and the sheep.
It's quite funny in reach.
It sends me to sleep.
Sorry?
So please don't focus on it too much, it sends me to sleep.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. You want to be nice and relaxed when you're doing the form. Sort of mildly sleepy but alert is a good...
I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Really?
It is very soothing and relaxing, this one, isn't it? It's quite nice. So.
It's noisier than usual.
Yeah. Well, it was very noisy outside Reach Village Hall this morning. There were a whole bunch of cows mooing. I'm not sure where they all... I didn't realise there was a farm or... But they sounded really close. You could hear them in the hall. It was very... I checked there wasn't no cows, so...
Make sure they weren't in the loo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might be okay. It was raining earlier, but we might be alright. Well, we'll find it, if we have to dive in the house and...
We know what we're doing. We should be alright.
Yeah. So we're just breathing and sinking. So I've been really focusing on this exercise until I'm done otherwise. It's really good. So you want to watch your knees, and that they're in line with the toes, and just focus a bit on the toes. Make sure you've got your weight settling through the balance point in each foot. So for those of you watching at home, we are on a slightly slopey ground. It's not hilly because obviously this is the fens, but it is slightly slopey, so it will affect how you're moving. So just notice the breath as it comes in, and notice the breath as it comes out. lot of tweety birds in this garden, isn't there? It's great.
I don't get many because of the cats. I only get pigeons.
No.
Yeah, pigeons are just a bit silly, aren't they? And also, if they're really big ones, you have to be quite a fierce cat to.
Yeah.
So just gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Relax the muscles, just allow the muscles to soften and sink, and your supporting bones are, think of them as holding you up. Relax the wrists, relax the hands and the fingers, so you feel it right to the ends of the fingertips. So yeah, I've been exploring this one most of the day on and off really. So when I get like a quiet bit, you know, I had a quick few minutes before getting over here. So I went back thinking, oh, how's it doing now? It's quite a good way of checking how relaxed you are and how well your waist is turning.
Yeah.
Just by coming back to this. So you don't. When Mike says practice it for 20 minutes every morning, that is a good thing to do. But there's nothing stopping you from periodically revisiting it, just every now, just to see how you're doing. It's quite a good way of sussing yourself out. I've noticed. Now I'm doing it a bit more than normal, I'm noticing more. Like anything, the more time you spend doing something, the more you notice what's going on. Okay, now we're going to shift our weight, so we'll just maybe take a slightly wider stance if you need to. Sometimes you can just do the weight shift within the smaller stance, but at the moment I'm finding it easier if I take a slightly wider stance. Just gives me a bit more room to move around. And we're all breathing. All through the head. So again, your chin's tucked in, your head crown is floating through the crown of the head. So getting your alignment, and relax the muscles around the hips. So notice the breath as it comes in and out. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. And then follow the breath in and out. Following the breath. Nice and relaxed. Again, watch the alignment of the knees. Okay, now this time go to one side. Now go to the opposite direction. So we're doing the outside turn. Outside turn.
Nope, I'm not.
It's fine. Just that's it. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. It's a bit weird, this one, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't feel as natural as the other one. So we're doing the outside turn. Outside turn.
It's like an inside then.
Yeah. Because you're turning away, so just.
Oh, Dan said he'll do the sword.
Hey! That's good. So he's back in the summer then. That's good.
He'll be back for summer.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we just gotta wait. I mean, we could even start it, you know, in early spring when it starts getting lighter again.
Yeah.
We could do that. Could be a good laugh.
It seems quite nice again.
Yeah, because I do a music workshop every fortnight, a music thing for the people in Sawston. So I'd have to get from Sawston. It's usually 3ish till 4ish, but it kind of, and then
Yeah, it's
that's
quite
every
far
other
away,
week. So it'd probably be 5 something again, 5ish.
Yeah.
I mean, would 5:30 be okay? Just to give us a bit, or is it better at 5?
What day?
Which was the day you couldn't do?
Tuesday evenings.
You can't do Tuesday, okay.
So it's going to be Friday.
Could be a Friday, or it could be a Thursday. What are your Thursdays like?
So much on the
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday don't work.
Yeah, I've got a load on a Wednesday as well. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, Wednesday I've got Mike's class, so I can't really.
During the day Friday. works
During the
better.
day Friday might be
Day
good.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we could do it as like a little short course.
Yeah.
Would it help
be
if I
long,
shared
would
that
it?
video that you made?
Oh yeah, it would help. Actually, then we don't need to worry too much about if it's dark or light. The
Yeah,
only
it'd be
thing is,
daytime. Yeah.
if it's in the
Just as
daytime
long
and
as
it's
it's warm
raining,
enough.
Yeah.
we just have to wrap up and wear
Woolies.
waterproofs and woolies and that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we could do anything.
yeah, we
from,
could do like a little
April.
short course.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to work out how to, because obviously I've got my Zoom classes,
Yeah.
9 till 10 and then 11 till 1. So we could maybe do something at 2.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere closer to you that we could do it?
The problem is it would mean me having to hire somewhere out and I haven't really
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, there's a
Silly.
little park or something. Just go-
Yeah, the problem is if you turn up to a park with a wooden sword,
Yeah,
you'd have to get permission, you'd have to tell the
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
You sometimes get stopped by the police and asked to put things, you know, they sometimes call, you know,
What the
somebody
heck are
complain.
you doing?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Probably sort of 12 o'clock Monday or... Oh no, Monday's busy for you.
Yeah, Monday's really busy.
12 o'clock on a Friday is quite good.
Yeah, the problem is I'm teaching 11 till 1 on Zoom, my Tai Chi fitness class. So,
Yeah. But you
That's
could
a
do
bit-
that here as well if you wanted.
yeah, we could do that. That could be fun. Then I could do a Zoom thing and we could just roll around on the muddy
Yeah.
floor in
do
the
your
garden.
fitness one and then...
But
I
then-
might not better join in that.
But then the
okay.
problem is though, because that's a 2-hour class, because we do lots of stretching as well,
Yeah.
that's going to be a lot.
It's a lot of work, isn't
That's
it?
a lot of work. And then we do an hour sword 2 till 3. We're going to...
We could be exhausted.
We could be absolutely. I mean, I'm fine because I'm used to doing lots of Tai Chi, but
Yeah.
you might want to just sort of.
No, it would save you driving though, won't it? If you just got here and did
If
it.
I just got here and did my thing and whatever the
Yeah.
weather, if the
Yeah.
rain
What
aside,
day is that?
So that's
Friday.
Friday
Oh,
morning.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a mini seminar every Friday
God, yeah, you'd be
because I've got 9 o'clock till 10,
Oh,
then I've got 11 o'clock till 1, and then 2 o'clock till 3.
It
That's
used to be till 12:30. Why is it 2 hours now? Just popular
so we
request.
got more time to do the stretching.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're not, and then we'll just do a little bit of a bounce and a bit of shake, and then we'll do
Well,
We
I've
do
got
do
some
the
mats.
swords as well, Amy.
yeah.
We do swords as well.
I've done before, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video?
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's been ages since we've.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
I
Yeah,
remember recording it ages ago.
you did it. You recorded it ages ago. I might have it somewhere on my computer, but I'm not sure. It might be worth sharing it with our little
Yeah,
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can certainly send it to you.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you've
can
got my
download
email
it.
now, haven't you? Yeah.
Because we could also do it as a Zoom thing.
Yeah.
So anyone that can't fit in the garden. Because I wouldn't really want more than 5 or 6 people here
No,
tops,
no.
because it
No,
would just
no.
be too.
Too much,
Too
too dangerous.
dangerous.
Well,
We'd
as
lose
long as
our
you all
window.
had a little sector,
Yeah.
and we just do exercises.
Yeah.
That might be quite a lot.
I think if you stood here,
Yeah.
we could get 2 there
Yeah.
and probably
I mean,
2
I
We
could
could
there.
get
see
2 there. We could get 1 there,
I
and
can
me
go right
here.
over here, and I can.
So
still
how
Well,
many
I
is
was
that?
thinking if you were here with that pointing
Yeah.
this way, we could get 2
Oh, we could maybe get 2 or 3
And 2
there.
there.
2 or 3 there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then if you stood on the corner, you see, they could see you that side and that side
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, or I could go there, point the thing there, and I'll be in that little sector there because the internet's anywhere.
Yeah.
And then if
Yeah,
you all
but
went,
the person there has got to see you, that's all.
Yeah.
oh, okay, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
We'll try
Yeah.
some out.
Yeah.
We can maybe try it out on the 11th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bring your sword.
Bring
on
your
the
sword.
11th.
Bring your sword.
Bring your sword on the 11th.
And we'll have a rolling pin, whatever we got.
I've got spares.
Oh right,
I've got
bring your
spares. Yeah,
spares.
yeah.
They're not expensive. I think mine was about 20 quid off.
Well, yeah, but that was a while back. I mean, everything's gone up
Yeah,
since.
true.
What I might do is I might get in touch with my friend Tom,
Make some.
who makes things out of wood.
Yeah. But
And,
Stephen's got loads of spare wood.
Yeah.
So if it's
So-
oh, does it have to be a certain weight?
Not necessarily. Let's go into one of these.
Just decent enough.
Just sink into
Yeah.
through the back foot, sink through the front foot. So with it, now it's boiling.
I know.
I know, I was
Take
thinking of taking this off.
Yeah, do. Yeah. Crikey. Yeah. You get a
Yeah, I
tan
left
now.
my sunglasses in the car, but now I'm like thinking, oh.
Right.
But yeah, my friend Tom makes things out of wood and makes things out of stones. So he could make a nice wooden sword. He could probably make some, and
Yeah.
they'll probably be cheaper than.
Yeah, just get him, commission him to make about 5.
Yeah.
And then we'll buy them off him for, I don't know, 10 or each, whatever. You
I don't know. I mean,
Mm.
the
Depends how
ones
much
that were
work it is.
factory produced are about 20 quid, but I think they've gone up to more like 30, which I think is too much. But everything's gone up, so I might have to
Mm.
do a bit of fact finding.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it.
You might better get them second hand as well, I suppose.
You know?
So what they called, just swords?
It's a saber. It's the
Saber.
curved Chinese saber.
Chinese
If you just
saber,
put Tai Chi
wooden.
saber in,
Or Tai Chi
Tai Chi
saber, yeah,
saber.
Tai Chi
you might
saber.
get it.
So sink back and turn. So it's not the actual posh sword, that's the straight sword. That was the aristocracy weapon.
Ah.
This is the
Hoi
foot soldier
polloi.
weapon. Hoi polloi weapon, yeah, we're doing the hoi polloi. So I think it's 1,000 hours with the sabre, and then 10,000 hours, you're supposed to do something like 10,000 hours with the spear, with the straight sword. And then another 10,000 hours with the spear, or 30,000 hours, something like that, to get good.
Flipping
It's,
heck.
yeah, Corella never have started teaching spear in Reading on the 3rd Sunday of the month, but I've not managed to make any yet. But I'm hoping to.
Is that a spear or a staff?
It'll be a
Okay.
staff with a poke. I mean, you can do the spear techniques. You can use just using a normal 6-foot staff. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I don't actually have a Tai Chi spear. It's just one of the things. I got a guandao, and I got a broadsword, and I got a straight sword, and I got a 4-foot pole, and I got a 6-foot pole, and then after that I'm like, yeah, I was. And I got a fan. Tai Chi fan's really good. I'm hoping Mike will start teaching that again. I did say to him. And then change. But basically anything could be. I mean, when I was with Ollie Batts, we done a walking stick. How to use a walking stick for self-defence, and there was a form developed in Malaysia that Nigel Sutton taught, which was called Happy and Relaxed Walking Stick. So we're just going forwards and back.
Ooh.
And then he'd finish the form and say, Happy and Relaxed Walking Stick.
And then
it
walk
would
home.
put up on the floor, and then you'd put, oh, it's wonderful, really good. Because it's got 2 ends. You've got the pointy end, and you've got the curvy
Yeah.
end, and the curvy end you can use for like arm locks and
Oh my
hooks.
word.
And, oh, it's really vicious. Yeah. Ask Ollie Batts, the Cambridge Academy of Martial Arts chap. He knows a lot about how to whack people with sticks. And Rick Fay, who's martial arts instructor in America, because he's kind of got grey white hair now, he can go around airports with his walking stick, and he doesn't really need it, but he just has it there just in case, because he's a bit of a. And then we just turn.
Bit of a lad.
Bit of a, yeah, and he does all this stuff and it's...
Yeah.
So, knowing how you are moving, just being aware of how to move. But yeah, we can try out, and then we can try with us lot, with the swords, and then see how much we then can use that on the basis of working out realistically how many people we could fit in this garden.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do 2 turns per leg. So we go the back leg, and then the front leg, and the back leg, and the front leg. And we're just breathing. Nice, relaxed.
It's almost too hot, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's almost too hot.
Almost, yeah. Not as bad. It's definitely cooler. The weather, the Met Office lot said it's not going to get horribly hot until August now. So this is more like what we'd expect typical summer to be now, for at least for a couple of weeks. And then other side, just do 2 turns. 2 turns. So just make sure your feet are in the right spots, and we're aware of the contact through the feet. We're aware of the waist turning. We're aware of our breathing, following the breath, noticing the contact through the feet.
Looks like you're going to have some plums.
Say again?
Or do you give them back to your neighbour?
What's that?
Plums.
The pears. Yeah.
Oh, they're pears, are they?
Pears. Got
Oh.
pears.
What,
Yeah.
purple?
If they fall over, they're mine.
Oh no, there's plums there. Yeah.
Plums as well. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you get pears and plums. Oh, that's good.
That must be the first year for the plums then. I've never had
No, there's a
plum.
purple one right hanging out there.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh,
They look like the ones you can turn into jam.
oh, probably. Yeah.
Mm.
I've got blackberries over here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, because of all the rain and sun, it's all come early, I think.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah, it's meant to be August, isn't it?
yeah, them fours and back.
I've got a lovely blackberry bush, but there's a big I've forgotten what they call them. Those trees that appear everywhere.
Weeds.
Growing in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
It needs
What,
cutting
like
down.
a weed? Is it
Yeah.
like a weed? Yeah. I've forgotten, but we got one of them. They grow quite quick as well.
They do.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's right near the house, so I want to
Oh,
cut that down pretty quick.
Not a sycamore. Then.
So let your arms
Yeah.
go more and use your feet. So you want to, let me just show you that from the side. Look, you sink into the front foot, you sink into the back foot, you sink into the front foot, and then you're using, so it's a bit like bounce, actually. And when you sink back, you want a little bit of bend in that back leg. You're not straightening, you're keeping them both bent. So you want to get your weight into the middle of the foot, into the balance point of the foot. Just go a bit further back. Then for fun. Oh, it's a bit tricky on the slopey thing. So don't forget your little pause point at the middle. So there's a little bit of a pause. And you're not lunging, you're placing the foot and then the weight catches up. You're placing the foot and specific instructions from. So you want to sink down into the back foot, down into the front foot, and keep a bend. There's still a bend in that knee. Okay, try that with the other foot, travelling forward. But let me just show you that from the side view. Oh, this is weird because there's a bit of an upward rise and then a downward bit. This is all good.
Have you got a flat bit, Amy?
So you're doing one look. It goes in and out. Goes in and out. Goes in and out. So just one step, look. One leg moves. One leg is moving. One leg is staying still. One leg is moving. One leg is moving. One leg is moving. One leg, Amy. One leg is moving. One leg. That's moving. No, watch. One leg is moving. One leg. One leg. One leg. Amy, watch. Watch. Pay attention and watch. This leg comes in. This leg comes out. Watch. This leg comes in. This leg comes out. Watch. This leg comes in. This leg comes out. What's this leg doing? It's staying still. One leg is staying still. Same leg is moving. The same leg moves. Try it again. That's it.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pay attention to what's being demonstrated and do that.
Oh my word. I think I've got the legs right, but the arms wrong now.
No, don't worry about the arms. The arms are just swinging. Just allow your arms to naturally swing. Pay attention to your legs. 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 Pay attention to your feet, actually. It's the feet. Feet. Feet, feet, feet. Always the feet. Allow the arms to relax. Right, now we know what we're doing. Try it again with the other foot. So now this leg stays still, this leg moves. One leg is moving, one leg is staying still. Moving, still. Moving, still. Moving, still. Moving, still. Moving, still. And then the arms just swing. The arms just swing. Just let the arms swing naturally. Just let them swing. You're not trying to do anything with your arms. You're letting the arms go and using the momentum of the body to swing them. Heel, toe, toe, heel. Heel, toe, toe, heel. Heel, toe at the front, toe, heel at the back. Heel, toe at the front, toe, heel at the back. Heel, toe at the front, toe, heel at the back. Heel, toe at the front, toe, heel at the back. Heel, toe at the front. That's it. And we're all breathing.
Great if you're on level ground, but if you're not,
It's
then
even more
probably telling
tricky
you on the back as
on the
well.
slope. So we're just breathing. That's it. So just let your leg naturally swing. Just let it swing in and swing out. It's doing what the arms are doing. There's a bit of a pause in the middle. Bit of a pause in the middle.
She's gone.
Oh, no shake out. Oh. Wow, that was an epic. Okay, so okay, let's see. We've done the 2, 3, and then like that. Rock over left leg. Oh, then we do kick with right leg. I was just making sure I had the right thing. Kick with right leg. Grasp the tiger's ears. Sink back. Kick with left leg. Oh gosh, this is tricky. And then snake creeps down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Golden cockerel stands on left leg. Snake creeps down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, golden cockerel stands on right leg. Then fair lady works the shuttles, so you put your left foot forward, right foot. So this is where knowing where your feet are going. So that exercise we were doing earlier, when we were stepping forward and back with a foot, it's really useful for this next bit. 3, 4. We'll just go to there. Right, now how's the best?
What I do it.
Sorry?
That seems a lot easier than what I do it.
Oh.
Should I put some extra steps in?
Yeah, you wanna just make sure you're placing your feet in the right spots. So what we did the other day in class was to do everything without. You can do the whole. One thing that Eva likes to do, she likes to do the whole of the form without using her arm at all.
Yeah.
So she'll do the Chen form, and instead of going like this, she goes like this, and just does it
Yeah.
all the way without using the arm, and it's
Blows
kind
your
of melts.
mind.
It completely melts your brain. So if we have to, we'll do that. So what we're doing is, we'll start from kick with right leg, and then what I'll do is I'll move around. Actually, what I might do, I might use the other, if I can get it. I'm going to use the other camera that's smaller, and gets a wider picture. So let me just pause the recording.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so we've got the other video. Sorry, I'm a bit wonky. Hang on, let's see if I can de-wonk. No, I think that's gonna have to. I'm trying to get it a bit clearer as well. I will be getting a better video camera at some point.
You need to just put a bit of weight on your laptop at this side, just to bring the laptop straight.
Put the
It's the laptop,
yeah,
it's not quite
the
straight.
laptop's a bit wonky, isn't it?
Yeah.
What if I do that? That seems to be a bit better.
I think you take it too far. No, that looks alright.
We did it. Okay, so we're going to go from kick with right leg. For those of you watching at home, I'm not mirroring, but I will say what leg I'm using, and that's the leg you're using as well. So we're going to go to here, right cat stance, and then sink the hips, lengthen through the spine, kick with right leg. 1, 2, 3, turn to the corner, grasp the tiger's ears, sink back and turn, push out, gather under, hold the ball. Right, I'll go over here, I'll just turn that round, I'll move that over. Oh, sorry for those of you that are getting seasick watching this. Ah,
We need head cam.
we need head cam, don't we? So if I go over, am I still? Yeah, just about. And then you come up, kick, and then snake creeps down. Let me go this side. Snake creeps down. So you've got your picking up your sock. You've got your lao gong on your lung one on your chi hu, and then you go 1, 2. That's 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That's it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then put your left foot in front. That's it. And then step with the right foot. Fair lady works at shuttle, so this raises up and this pushes. That's number 1. Number 2, you sink back, you turn, bring that foot in, turn, push out, gather under, hold the ball, go over here, push out, gather under, hold the ball, left cat stance, and then we go 1 step, 2, transfer, 3, 4, turn the back foot in. Then we go 1, sink back, turn, 2, 3, push out, 4, gather under, hold the ball, right cat stance. Right cat stance, that's it. Then you step, heel toe, transfer the weight. Fair lady works at shuttles, 4, turn the back foot in. That's it. Then 1, sink back, 2, turn, 3, push out, 4, gather under, hold the ball. We go to that corner over there. Let me just get back in shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. So have a look at that. So watch. I'm just going to turn this back to there. Have a look at that section.
Yeah.
Have a look at that section. So I'm just going to show you what we just did.
Oh, it's a feather.
Oh, it's a feather. Okay. So I've done the, and I'll just do that from here, and then that should get me all in the shot because I've got the smaller, the wider shot camera. So like this, you kick, you come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grasp the tiger's ears. 1, sink back, 2, turn, 3, drop the elbow, push out, 4, gather under, hold the ball. So I'm facing that corner, so it's summer house, towards the summer house. So then I lift my knee towards the summer house, then I move my knee towards the blackberry bush, and then I kick towards the blackberry bush, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then fair lady works at shuttle. So what sort of a tree is that?
Apple.
Apple tree. Okay, towards the apple tree summer house.
Oh,
First corner.
it's a cherry. Sorry, cherry.
Cherry tree. Okay, cherry tree. And you sink back and turn, and then we go towards the plum tree. Plum tree. It's corner number 2. And we go towards the house. Corner number 3. And then we go towards the blackberry bush. For those of you that are training from Nicola's garden, if not, you're going to have to find your own things. There we go. So that's where we're.
Oh.
That's where we go. So that exercise that we were doing earlier, when we do this, is quite useful for just getting your legs working. And also the other exercise that's useful for this is when you do this one. You go forwards, you sink back, you turn, you transfer. That one that we've done quite a bit. Just to get that and turning that right in. Turning that right in. So we can try and do it. Let me show you that. Now this is where my brain melts. Without any arms. Yeah, so we'll do that version. So kick with right leg. So kicks with right leg. And then we're going to grasp the tiger's ears. And then we sink back. So just watch. Kick with left leg. Snake creeps down. And it is nice relaxed. Golden cockerel stands on left leg, snake creeps down. Golden cockerel stands on right leg. Fair lady works at shuttles. 1, 2, plum tree. 3, house. And 4, blackberry bush. For those of you that are in this garden and know exactly what I'm talking about, for those of you who haven't got a garden, just put a blackberry bush in that corner, put a cherry tree in that corner, put a plum tree in that corner, and put a house in that corner. You'll be fine. You should have been here. Where were you? And
Gardener's world.
so It's actually really tricky without the arms.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a few more with the arms? I think that's the best way. Or do we just want to do the four corners for a bit? Would that be easier? Happy with whatever. Good answer. That's the one I often give pretty much all my teachers. I don't care. I really, anything's going to help. So I'm quite happy to do anything.
We've got 5 minutes.
We've got 5 minutes. Let's just do the four corners.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me. Oh,
From the
God.
tail.
So from here. So it was cherry tree first, wasn't it? Golden cockerel stones and white lake, and we're just going to go to the end of the four corners. So put your left foot in front, step, transfer the weight, rotate the arms, turn the back foot in. Okay, now we go towards the plum tree. So we sit back, 1, 2, turn that right in, 3, push out, 4, gather under, hold the ball. So you're in cat stance, starting to face towards the plum tree, and then you step, transfer the weight, rotate the arms, turn the back foot in. Now the third corner is the short one, so we just go into the house, we sink back, we turn, push, like that. So, almost. Okay, so watch what I'm doing. So this is what we've done. We sink, we push out that way. That's it, let's do that again. So we've just done, so left hand up, right hand up. Now sink, turn to the house corner. Now push your right hand towards the house. That's it. And put your weight into the left foot. Now, bring the right foot into right cat stance. That's it. Right cat stance. Have your right foot. Perfect. You meant that all along. And then step. And then we rotate the arms and turn the back foot in. Oh, my feet are out of shot. Sorry. Then you sink back. You turn to where the blackberry bush is. Now push the hand away towards the blackberry bush. Now go underneath, and then we're in between the blackberry bush and the corner of the house. Step. Ooh. And now the sun's come out and we're all boiling.
Wow.
There you go. That's getting there, isn't it?
It's a bit hard for me.
It's fine, but you've ended up facing the correct way, and your hands were doing something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. So is
That's
it
pretty good.
always that way?
Yeah, you always end up doing that or doing that.
Oh.
So we can do
It
the
alternates
easy
between
version.
that and that.
So there's
so just switch.
there's a health exercise. I can put the other
Yeah.
camera back on now. We're not doing
Yeah.
the.
I'll do that.
I'll put
and
the
then
other
I'll
camera on,
leave you.
and we'll do
minutes.
the health exercise.
Yeah.
Because I
Do
think
that
the
once
best
and then-
the best thing with that one is just to let it sort of percolate, and also do bear in mind we were on slopey stuff. we were in, and it's a bit. It's not like in the hall where everything's all flat and all that. So so what you do is you start with we just go to the corners, and we go like this. Turn that in, and then we'll do that. Like that, and then we go like that. So it's called Lion Plays with the Ball. It's from the 18 set, the second 18 set, and it's a nice little, it just gets you into the four corners. So make like a silk reading with the arm, come in, nice, and then we go, that's it, yeah. So that's protecting your head, and that could be a punch, splat. Yeah, exactly. It's vicious. And then you go. There we are. This beautiful sunshine. So it's getting that rotation. So I'm really into the rotation, and then the elbow is down, and that's coming. That's like that's a bit like the uppercut punch almost, except instead of doing it that way, we're doing it that way. And it's like so if you did that on. Charming. And then we just come around in a circle. So we've got the silk reeling bit. Let's just do this for now. Just get that So Mike's got really into the silk reading. Well, I can understand why. It's wonderful. I love silk reading. It's such good exercise. It's got a real, if you think the first loosening exercise is quite kind of hypnotising, this really is very hypnotising.
Yeah, we did this for hours in the first class.
It would relax you, wouldn't it?
Beginners.
It's just
That's a few
lovely.
years ago.
Yeah, he got really... Well, I really like watching Grandmaster Chen Xiao Wang do it online. He's so... Like, it's really precise what he does, but very flowing, connected. Really beautiful. Okay, try that the other side.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is it 6 o'clock?
A
Okay,
couple of these.
do a
I'll
couple
leave
of
you
those.
a wiggle.
And then we'll just do a few more of the... Yeah, because I've got to try and find a key. I put it in a safe place, and it's so safe, I can't find it. So much for mindfulness.
Oh no.
And I'm supposed to be watering my friend's plants, and they haven't put their key, the spare key, in the key safe.
Oh no.
Oops! And I went, well, I can find... So I watered the plants in the front porch. I said, I'm really sorry.
So at least it's rained quite.
Oh yeah, well, I mean the plants in the garden are fine. It's just the ones in the
house.
ones
some
inside
in
the
the
house will
houses
be complaining.
Oh dear.
They won't be very happy,
Oh,
Won't-
it's
they
been
won't.
hot as well. They will be down for first.
Yeah.
Unless it's a big house and it's cool inside.
Oh, it's a big house and it's cool inside. Yeah. But it's just when you.
See
But
you
anyway, see you
you
later.
inside.
So we'll just do this just to get nice and chill. And maybe if I do this enough, I'll actually remember what I did with the keys. This might be. I've been trying to remember them all day. Where did I put them? Oh, I looked all over. Yeah. The moral of that story is put your important keys back in the same place. Like I always say in Tai Chi, always put it back where you found it.
Yep.
That's very useful advice. Especially when you're losing keys. Mindfully losing keys. So there's a nice rotation. It rotates like a wheel. Imagine a wheel and you rotate the wheel. That's it, yeah. And then we just go like that. And we're nice and relaxed. We want to sink the hips. Oh yeah, we want to sink the hips more. Hello pigeon, there's a pigeon right up top there. Are we doing this right? And then we just... Bird's chi, yeah. Pigeon... Oh, this pigeon spreads its wings. We better do... There we go. How's that? So what you want to do with this one is you want to get the elbow in the right place. I've noticed there's a bit of... Oh, very good. There's a bit of variety with the elbow placing. There's some variations. So we're like that. So the elbow's down. And that's like... Yeah, you're fine. And then we come around. And then this rotates and then comes up underneath. I mean, there are other ways of doing it, and they're all correct. But this is the way we're doing it right now. So what happens is, like, Mike's got a version of why take off his front. That was faster than 30 mile or 20 mile an hour, I think it's supposed to be here now. Naughty. And he does it quite different to how Corella never do it, and that's fine. So whoever's out front, that's what you try and copy. Even if, oh well, my teacher from years and years and years and years and years ago has done it like this, and they've always sworn that that's how. That's fine. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to practice a thing, and you're trying to practice a way of looking at something. And the best way of practicing a way of looking at something is by doing the something that's being demonstrated as close as you possibly can. Sort of internal interferences and variations aside. Let's come round in our little spots. We're going to go back to this one, because it's our favourite exercise. Well, it's my favourite exercise at the moment. Oh yeah, go over there and the shade. I'll just get... I should have brought my sunglasses. It's really bright, that sun, when it comes out. We've got really long shadows now. Look at that. Yeah. So, yeah, you can actually... one thing that Eva likes to do is to use your shadows to check. So, for example, if we're doing part of the Wild Horses Mane health exercise, you can watch your shadows. So what we're going to do, we'll do this, and then we'll do part of the Wild Horses Mane health exercise. Now we've got our waists working. I'll just show you that from the back. So we're getting our waist just so. So I'm doing this periodically a lot during the day now. So I'm doing it first thing in the morning, and that's really good. And then I'm kind of coming back to it, and it's definitely helping my biomechanics when I'm doing things like Park the Wild Horses Mane, brushing in push, wave hands like clouds, those sorts of things. And the fair lady works at shuttles. It just feels easy, and also because I've been doing a lot of stupid driving. Cars really aren't designed for the human body. They're not very ergonomic. This is really good as a post being hours in a car traffic jam kind of thing.
Right. Talking of traffic jams, did you get past the one at Swapham Baldeck?
Just about. There was a big. Well, they've got the extra lights, and there's a whole bunch of extra lights in Exlin. There's a whole bunch of extra lights in Burwell.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and in London there's a whole load of lights, like extra ones. They've already got the lights, but they've got extra ones because of the. I think it's because of all the roadworks or something. So that's a lot of potential of practicing your relaxing skills.
Yes.
When you're stuck in a traffic jam. And that's, especially if you're driving in a big city or something, relax more, calm down more, and just smile at people, and just be very relaxed. And then if someone's trying to get out of something, let them go out, or someone's trying to get into something, let them go in, because you're already stuck in a traffic jam anyway, and you're not saving any time by being a bit aggressive.
No.
And so I've been trying to do Tai Chi city driving. And it's kind of starting to work. I'm definitely finding it much easier than.
I let the tube take the strain in London.
So,
Let the tube take the strain in London. I don't drive in London.
I like the bus actually. I really like being on the buses, especially on the top deck in the front, because you can see all these exciting things. That's my favourite.
I would be happy with that if I knew where I was going, at least with a tube. You know
where
you're
you are.
going.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to do as a loosening exercise. So just really relax, but a bit faster than what we'd normally do it, just to kind of feel the waist turning. Feel the waist turning. That's it. And we're. But yeah, you can do a lot just by relaxing. Lots of things seem to work much better. I was like I was saying earlier at Barton. What if Mr. certain tennis player, if he'd done more Tai Chi, he wouldn't have lost his temper like that.
No.
Ruined his racket. You could just still go. Oh, I lost the point. Oh, okay, now I'm cool. And then it would have just been a lot nicer for him.
And he might have won.
He might have won. Yeah, that's true. Because if you can keep your cool under pressure, like the other young chap did, you might have won. So I think his temper lost in that match, actually.
I don't know how close it was because I wasn't watching it.
Well, I heard it on the radio in bits. It's much better on the radio. And then I watched the highlights because I thought I do not want to watch 4 hours of tennis on.
I didn't watch any of it.
Good. And
My mum did though.
well, she plays tennis, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'd understand what it was all about, whereas I just like watching the body movements and go, that's good, and don't really care. But there we go. Okay, now let's slow down. So imagine we've just lost a point, but we do lots of Tai Chi, and we're nice and calm instead. Well, he was a very good sport after when he was saying some very nice things, so I kind of thought, oh well, it's your fight-flight response. It's really useful, fight-flight response, but what it doesn't do is discriminate between losing a tennis point and a saber-toothed tiger. It can't tell the difference. But we need it, so that's where your discernment comes in. And your prefrontal cortex comes in, because then you go, am I being attacked by a saber-toothed tiger? Is my life in danger? no, I've just found this person a bit annoying. I know, I'm going to calm down. And either ask them to stop in a calm way or walk away. You don't need to be there. So
I don't think he was annoyed with the other player. I think he was probably
no,
annoyed,
he's annoyed with himself. He was annoyed with himself. But no, that was a classic example of fight-flight response working really well. So it'd probably be very good in an emergency. It'd be really good. But you just, and it's not bad behaviour as such, because you're not, he wasn't really in control, and
No.
you know, that's that red mist thing in the football, isn't it? You've got the red mist,
Yeah.
but that's fight-flight. It's fight-flight.
Yeah.
Okay, now what we do, we'll just go for a little gentle walk. So we've got this lovely waist turn action. We can then explore it when we're doing. So we go like that. We turn in. We turn out. So with this one, you like this, then it turns to the inside corner. Holds the ball, turns to the outside corner, and then you go forward. And oh my goodness, watch out for when you get to this. There's an extra shelf, and it's a bit of a surprise on the old feet, you know. But it's all right. So it's good to practice. So nice. Great. Okay, let's. Any questions on that, or any
No.
questions, comments, observations? No.
No, I think I'll be able to do 4 corners better now.
That's fantastic. That's really good. They're very friendly children in this town.
Who's your lady friend?
So I think with that we'd better stop. Let's come round in a. What do you call it? A kind of a quartet with the Zoomy people. So yeah, the moral of the story is feet, waist, calming down. Oh, so let's go back to our favourite exercise. This is everyone's current number one hit.
I told you I need to do more Tai Chi. I'm rusty.
Oh no, it's fine. It's all good. There's like a million videos on YouTube to join in with, and just it's all cool. I mean, that's why I have to do Tai Chi as much, I'll do it every day, even if it's like 10 minutes or whatever. Ideally I do about an hour. I like to do an hour. When I wasn't working as much, I used to do 2 to 3. And it was absolutely appallingly bad quality Tai Chi because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But I felt great. I felt really good. Just doing 3 hours a day of completely rubbish Tai Chi. Because just through sheer repetition you get less rubbish. Just through sheer repetition. And some of like this one, if you do manage to do it for 20 minutes a day, it will make a big difference. And one thing Mike says is that, you get out what you put in. So if you do 5 minutes worth of Tai Chi a day, you'll get 5 minutes back.
Yeah, the trouble is you need to do 5 minutes where you can concentrate on it.
I think if you have a soft... I've been looking into that because I've been listening to some of the Tara Brach meditation. She gives tips on how to meditate. That's another thing I'm sort of getting more into. And it's this soft, focused self-awareness. So you're not a non-judgmental. That's rather than if you do it wrong, go, oh, I've done it a bit wrong, and then just sort of get over yourself and go, because the fact is at least you're giving it a go. And
Yeah,
don't
but you
knock
couldn't
that.
do this while you're listening to a song trying to learn it.
You couldn't do it while you're listening to a song trying to learn it, but it might help you learn the song faster. So
I'll try it.
So sometimes it's good to do things really quiet with just the bird song going on. Feel the feet, posture, spine, what my muscles doing, Am I aware of my breath coming in and out of the body? Am I following the breath coming in and out of the body? Sinking the hips, knees in line with the toes, and that's all really good. But sometimes it is worth testing it by going, okay, can I still do this when...
My mind's elsewhere.
Yeah, and then try and get it back to that. But do this first. Don't do mind elsewhere and miss out this bit on your own in the garden or in your lounge with the windows open. And if you do this movement well, then it will have knock-on effects on the whole rest of your Tai Chi. And if I do this a lot, and then do a bit of standing and a bit of the weight shift, basic weight shift, and then do the form, it works so much better than if I just go, do a little bit of this, go straight into the form, without doing this properly. So there's something in really getting into the body and feeling what's going on. And then, if you like, sometimes I'll be having to practice outside and someone turns a radio on full whack, because obviously I'm in the shared thing. And then you can just get it without it affecting you, because you're just doing your thing. And it's almost like you've got to have this real determination to not let things get in the way of practicing your thing. So sometimes it is good to have some external things going on, but establish the ability to focus by having as least external distractions as you possibly can. I think that's...
Yeah.
But it's better to practice something than go, oh, because my environment's not 100% how I'd want it, I'm not going to practice today. That's not going to work. So it's better to do something, even if you're, Oh, great. Okay. So, she's back. So, any questions on those? What time is it now?
It's got just some
Oh my
contrast.
goodness. Oops. Right, let's embrace the tiger who turns about it. So I'll be waffling. Naughty. But yeah, practice that exercise. And then if you did it for 2 hours a day, you'd be even better, but you might want to do other things as well. And your legs might explode. So maybe just do 20 minutes. Or 15. I can do 15 comfortably now.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago I could only do it for 10, and then I just want to jump up and down. But I can now do it 15, and I managed it for 20 on Friday, and on Sunday as well. Yeah. With the weather, didn't we? Fantastic.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, let's look super young today. So rub the hands together and polish the face. There we go.
Oh, it's still sunny.
Oh, you're just in time. We're just doing the just rub your hands together and polish the face. That was good.
Oh. It's end of term and Daniel's got 100 weight of chocolate biscuits and cream.
Chocolate biscuits, brilliant. We'll just eat them mindfully, mindful chocolate biscuit eating, and we'll do this one from ever. I love that one. And then rub the hands together again.
Is that good for double chins?
It's apparently, well, according to whether it makes you look younger, and she started teaching in 1982 or something, so...
Does she have a double chin?
No, she doesn't have a
No,
double
she's
chin,
quite
that's why I'm
slim.
doing this. She's quite slender, isn't she? So, yeah.
I'll do some more of this then.
Do some more, yeah,
Let's just keep going all night.
But she's been doing a lot of the face massage, the Chinese massaging your own face thing, and she reckons she's looking younger. I mean, I can't tell because I mostly see her on Zoom, so, but...
I have, since I've been doing this, lost some hair.
Oh, well done.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Mm.
There we go. And just check your posture. breathing in and out, and just for Nicola, we'll go back to our favourite exercise. We've been revisiting this, and it feels more solid just by revisiting it and coming back to it.
I think I'll promise that practice that one.
Oh yeah, that's
I'll
tricky,
probably-
that one.
yeah, I'll
yeah,
probably
very
practice
tricky. We
that
can
one.
have another look at that
Yeah,
Next week.
yeah,
yeah.
next week. So we'll just breathe in,
Yeah.
breathe out. We'll just do one more of these. Just
I think all of the changing direction ones
it's
are.
tricky, isn't it? The changing
Oh,
direction.
oh.
Just sink down, feel the ground. Make a fist of the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together, hand back. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. That was lovely. Really, really good. Yeah. So yeah, I might contact Mr. Djokovic and say, why don't you come to my Tai Chi classes? You'll be able to relax, and then you won't, break your racket. And,
Yeah, that was silly, wasn't
very
it?
silly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good match though.
It was very good.
Interesting.
Bye, buddy.